SciSpeed Reviews wants to know,
what's your Star Wars story?
Welcome to SciSpeed Reviews. On this channel, I do weekly Funko Pop reviews, Black Series toy reviews, Black Series film reviews, and anything Star Wars related I can get my hands on. So this is my second ever What's Your Star Wars Story? And I have a special guest with me today. I have Laney Byers on the channel with me today.
Hi! So nice to be here. I'm so excited. I can't believe I'm the second one of What's Your Star Wars Story. So I'm honored.
Awesome.
I can't wait.
You have a YouTube channel, you have a TikTok. You know, tell us where we can find you.
Okay, so I have YouTube, and my YouTube is just Laney Byers. Most of my handles on every single social media outlet is just Laney Byers, but on Instagram, my handle is It's Laney B. I'm also It's Laney B on Twitter, but YouTube is just Laney Byers. On TikTok, it's Laney Byers, and there might be something else. I think that's all I have. Unless I'm forgetting something, you just search my name and you'll find me there.
So you graduated college with a degree in media communications. Are you searching for something in particular with that degree?
So I went into media communications mainly because I love taking pictures, I love videography, I love all that kind of stuff. And my main passion is sports. So I played softball in college, and it is my absolute biggest passion. And now that I don't really get to play anymore, my favorite thing, the thing I would love to do the most would be to work for a minor league baseball team or a major league baseball team and do their social media. That's like my dream job, my absolute dream job. But right now I'm doing social media for a boat manufacturing company, which is really, really cool. And it's something that is amazing that I have the opportunity to do that as my first job, to go straight into social media, which is exactly what I wanted to do. But yeah, my passion is sports, specifically baseball. So my dream job would be to work for probably the New York Yankees, doing their social media. I know, I'm a huge Yankee fan.
That's understandable. That's like one of the biggest teams out there. My dad loves baseball. Basically, my uncles and everybody are into baseball. So yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I'm originally from Philadelphia. So go Phillies.
Oh my gosh, yes. We just played you guys.
All right. So side question. I'm curious. You do TikTok, am I correct?
Yes.
So did you start off doing TikToks first before you started doing YouTube videos?
No. So the first thing that I did was YouTube, because in college, the main thing that I did was make news packages. That was a big thing that I did because I was thinking about working in the news field and broadcasting. Broadcasting was the main thing that I did in college. So video production was so much fun to me, and I wanted to keep doing that, and I wanted it to be my outlet for creativity. So I had this passion for Star Wars. I was unemployed at the time, and Obi-Wan Kenobi was coming out. So I wanted to start my YouTube channel, which I had been wanting to do for like a few years. But when I was in college, I didn't have the time or the resources. I didn't really have the right setup or anything, because I was living in a dorm, you know, and it just wasn't going to work out. And I was playing softball, so I just really didn't have the time. But since I had all kinds of time, and it just felt like the right moment when Kenobi was coming out, and I was like, I can just do reactions. Like, that's a great way to start off. And that's exactly what I did. And for whatever reason, it blew up in its own way. I mean, I got so many more views than I ever thought I would starting off. And it was so fun being consistent and putting out a video every week and everything. But yeah, I started off with YouTube because I think I have the most fun doing YouTube videos because I love editing. But even though I've fallen off a little bit lately, but then I got my TikTok because I was like, you know what? As difficult as it is to admit, TikTok is the easiest thing to do to get exposure. It is so ridiculously easy to just throw together a video in 3 seconds, and then it'll have thousands upon thousands of views within the next 24 hours. So that's what I decided to do, because my friends were like, you need a TikTok, it'll help, it'll get you more views. And I was like, yeah, I had never even had a TikTok before, not even a personal one. So when I started it for my content creation, it was the first time I'd ever used it. So my earlier videos are a little bit rough, a little bit cringe, but I left them up there. But lately it's gotten a lot better. It's a lot more fun doing TikTok, and it's so much easier to constantly be creating videos because it only takes a few seconds. So yeah, it's a lot of fun on TikTok. If you guys don't follow me on TikTok, you probably should, because it's just a laugh. I like making funny TikToks, and that's just my... Yeah, thank you so much. It's just, it really goes with my personality to make TikToks. So, and funny ones referring to Star Wars, that's kind of like my main thing. I like seeing relatable off the wall Star Wars TikToks. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, go check out our TikTok. I'm gonna leave all our information down below. You guys can click on the links. All right, so we have our first question, and this is a question from last week I did with Tony. Who's your favorite Star Wars character and your least favorite Star Wars character?
Okay, so my favorite Star Wars character, whenever I answer these questions, I feel like it always varies from like what I'm feeling at the time. So it's very hard for me to choose, but I consistently say that Anakin Skywalker is my favorite Star Wars character. There's no better character development and the fall of his character and then the rebirth of his character, and there's just so much that goes into Anakin. And I absolutely love it, and the way that it gets fleshed out in the Clone Wars, just to kind of the way that it helps the prequels make more sense of what Anakin was going through. And I think what really did it for me was the Clone Wars. I loved Anakin's character arc in the Clone Wars and eventually into Revenge of the Sith. So Anakin Vader is probably my favorite. Anakin/Vader is my favorite. A close second is Captain Rex. Oh my gosh, I could not be more attached to a character. Yeah. Everything I own, I feel like I'm getting more and more Rex stuff. Like I'm wearing Rex earrings. I have Rex shirts. He's like my main guy. He's in my TikTok bio. Like I'm a Captain Rex enthusiast. It's just like he's a close second. He needs his own show. But anyways.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right. Like he needs his own show. Yeah.
Right. We can get an older version of Captain Rex right now. Tamara Morrison played that perfectly.
Exactly. Anything Rex, I eat up. Oh my goodness. But my least favorite Star Wars character, I haven't ever really thought about it because.
No.
Oh my gosh, no, I can't. And it's not the actress's fault. It's just that it's not the actress at all. It's the writing. They did so horrible with her character. The writing, the way they incorporated her, just everything about it kind of irked me in a way because they didn't handle it well at all. And I could be talking about the sequels, but I'm not. I'm talking about Reva. Reva is probably my least favorite Star Wars character, and it's not the actress's fault at all. I just feel like they handled her character so poorly, and it was so important for them to make her character incorporate it in a better way because it was a new character. And I thought it was really good that we were getting a new character in a show with all these returning characters that we had seen before, with Obi-Wan and Vader and the Grand Inquisitor, the fifth brother. All those characters were returning. We knew them, and it was nice having a fresh face at the front of it. But just the way that they handled her character absolutely fumbled. In my opinion, it fumbled so hard. Yeah, it was just not good. Yeah, that's probably my least favorite Star Wars character. I was gonna say General Krell as well. He's my least favorite too. He's the worst. He's just the worst. Oh my gosh. Talk about a perfect villain. Nobody likes that guy. He is the worst. So General Krell.
Terrible.
Awful. Hate that guy.
Yeah, Moses Ingram, she's a great actress. It's just, it didn't mesh well with what they were trying to do and what we wanted. And I think that's the most important thing, what we wanted as fans, and we didn't get that at all. We got so much story that we didn't want, and oh well, that's another story for another time. But yeah.
No, it's a whole other road.
Yeah. No, I totally understand. All right, so question number 2. So what's your catalyst for starting a YouTube channel? This is a question came from Andrea, and I think it's a very good question. So
love her. I love Andrea. So I kind of touched on it before, but I really needed a hobby. My fiance would tell you that that time period after I graduated college and I wasn't playing softball every second of the day. I had no hobby. I was just sitting at home trying to find a job, and I was losing my mind because I don't like doing nothing. And he was like, you need a hobby. You've been wanting to start a YouTube channel for a long time. Why not? And I was like, yeah, you're right. And just everyone around me was pushing me, and I really appreciate that. And I was so excited for Kenobi. Oh my gosh, I was so excited for it that I was just like, yes, I want to, I really want to. And I had the camera, I had everything I needed. And it just became this whole thing where now I have a community, and I loved talking to everyone on YouTube. Oh my gosh, I think that was the biggest reward to doing it, was that all these people were commenting and talking about their thoughts and feelings about each episode, and I loved interacting with everybody. Oh my gosh, that was one of my favorite things that I got to do the whole time.
When you get positive feedback, you know, it's a great thing.
Yes, and everyone was so supportive every single week that I was posting, and I could not be more grateful for all of those people that were engaging with my content when, you know, a no-name YouTuber, and I just really appreciated everything that they were doing for me.
Exactly. So here it is, you know, if you like the content, just say so. Type it in on a comment.
It's so encouraging.
Creator, you know, feel good about it. So
yes, knowing that there's somebody out there that is waiting for you to create content, and they enjoy it and they love interacting with you, it's so rewarding. So yeah, I completely agree. You should definitely engage in people's content. If you like it, do not be afraid to leave a comment and let the creator know that you like it. I had this passion for Star Wars, all the Star Wars stuff in my room the whole time. So and I just had all my friends, you know, we all live in different places. All my friends are from college, and I just really didn't have much of a community anymore. And then I found that on YouTube, so it was really cool.
Yeah. Last question.
What's your Star Wars story?
What's your Star Wars story? What got you into Star Wars? Maybe somebody brought you to theaters when you were a kid, and what sparked that Star Wars love?
So for me, it was super late in my life. I'm 22. I don't know what I'm saying, but it was like, for some people it starts when they're like 10 years old, but for me it wasn't. I think my mom showed my sister and I Star Wars, like the original trilogy, maybe when I was in middle school. I don't really recall watching it for the first time because I liked it, but I wasn't like obsessed like I am right now. So my mom was originally the person that showed me the original trilogy, and I really liked it. But then going through high school, I was just kind of like a basic Star Wars fan, and I think The Force Awakens came out when I was in high school too, and I was really excited for it. And I remember going to theaters and seeing it, and I liked it, and then you know how it went from there with the sequels. But and my fiance, we started dating in my junior year of high school. So he grew up on the Clone Wars. He was a Clone Wars boy growing up. So yeah, so he's pretty diehard. And going into college, he was always like, you should watch the Clone Wars. You really, really should. All this stuff. And then Disney Plus came out. And I knew that season 7 of the Clone Wars was about to come out. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to binge the Clone Wars, and so that I'll be ready for season 7. Yes, so I started at my sophomore year of college, so I think I was 19 when I started watching it, and that just blew the doors open for me. So I honestly owe it to my mom and to my fiance Parker, but the Clone Wars is literally the whole reason that I am the way that I am now, like absolutely obsessed. And then I binged it, loved it every second of the day. I was watching a new episode and I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, it's amazing. And then season 7 came out and I sat there and cried all through season 7, all through the Order 66 arc.
Yeah.
Yes, and then that was it. Like, that was it. When we got to Ahsoka and Rex during Order 66, I was crying. And I was like, this is the best thing ever.
Yeah. So if you haven't watched the Clone Wars, don't procrastinate. Just get on it. Just start season 1. Just start watching them.
Andrea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Clone Wars,
great.
like, it's so underrated. The Clone Wars is, I don't want to say it's underrated by the Star Wars fan base, but newer Star Wars fans probably don't feel attracted to watch that show because of it's animated and because the animation style does take a little bit to get used to, especially because we're spoiled now and all animation now looks amazing. So when you get into the first few seasons of the Clone Wars, it's a little bit harder to watch. It reminds me of the first Toy Story, that kind of animation style. And at first I was like, this is pretty rough.
It just gets
got so much better. Oh my gosh, season 7 looked amazing. But yeah, if you haven't watched the Clone Wars, you really, really should. It literally, every new Star Wars project coming out has something to do with the Clone Wars.
Yep. Yeah, they're tying everything together. I love that. they're tying the Clone Wars and Rebels all together on these projects that they're doing now. So I'm loving it. New clones is just amazing. You see all these characters.
Oh my gosh. Every time there's a new clone, I love it. I'm eating it up every time. I'm like, oh my gosh, there's another clone. When it's literally just another guy with the same face with a different hairstyle and a cool name. But it's amazing every single time.
Yeah. So yeah, if you're not watching the Clone Wars, you gotta check that out. An awesome job of your mom and your boyfriend getting you started with Star Wars. That's amazing.
I know. Shout out to them. Shout out to them.
Yes. Thank you, Laney, for hanging out with me. Thank you for telling your Star Wars story. And I'm gonna leave all her information down below so you can easily just subscribe to her channel, follow her on TikTok, follow her on Instagram. So before we sign off, did you bring anything to show today?
I did, and I don't know if you guys know, I'm still working on my MegaCon vlog. I haven't posted it yet, but I went to MegaCon last weekend. Yes. Oh my gosh, so much fun, so much fun. All of the vendors there were amazing, so I ended up with a bunch of Funko Pops, but I decided to bring my favorite one to show you guys today. I haven't shown anyone this, so I'm really excited to show you.
Wow, thank you, Laney.
Some of you guys know that I'm collecting all of the Rebels Pops.
Oh, nice.
And I found like my holy grail, and it's the Darth Maul Rebels Funko Pop. Oh my gosh. I know. He looks so good. I think the first time I saw this pop in person, it was $150. And I was like, I can't spend that much money on that pop. Yes, at MegaCon, it was like $70.
Oh, wow, got a discount?
Yes, literally, it was perfect. Oh my gosh, and I knew that I had to have it. He looks so good. I'm obsessed with every single Maul pop that they come out with, but this one really does it for me. I'm so excited to have it. Oh my gosh.
So, does Tony have that one?
I don't know, because I haven't shown any of you guys yet. I gotta show him. He's gonna be so jealous.
Okay. I appreciate you for showing. That's awesome. I'm glad you got a good deal on that. $75 for that Rebel?
I know.
Oh. I'm actually going to a Houston Comic Palooza next month, so I can't wait for that. And hopefully I can find some. Maybe I can find some Rebel Pops in there. I don't ever see them around. So
they're hard to find. Yeah, you have to be on the lookout for them. They're some of my favorite Funko Pops ever.
Yeah, they're amazing. Oh, Zeb! If I can get a Zeb.
Oh my! I know.
Oh, I can't wait for the Syndulla on that. What ship is that she's on that new Funko Pop?
Yeah, I think she's in an X-wing.
Yeah,
I think she's in an X-wing.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Buy that so fast.
I'm getting that one. I want the Obi-Wan Kenobi also, and Mando, and the is it the B1? He's in the
He's in the N1. Yeah, he's in the N1 Starfighter.
N1 Starfighter. Oh,
yes.
I missed the name of that ship.
Oh, I'm so excited for that one. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to get those. Those are those GameStop exclusives, or are they going to be Amazon exclusives?
I don't know. I don't know if they've announced that yet. Maybe Tony will have more information for us on that after Star Wars Celebration.
Tony living it up over there in London.
He's on top of it. He's so jealous. Yeah,
I can't wait to see what live streams and vlogs he's got. Starting Friday, I believe he's going to start doing some videos. Yeah. Before I close off, what's your Star Wars story? I'm going to show everybody what I got actually from you. I ordered this from, you said you were showing this on a group chat that somebody was selling these.
Just like a local Funko Pop store near where I live, and they get bangers in there all the time. And I'm just so lucky to live right next to it. But yeah, they are Funko Pop resellers, and it just happened to be in that picture that I sent the group chat because I was sending you guys the picture of the Grand Inquisitor and the Seventh Sister. Yeah, and he just happened to be next to it.
I want that one. I'm trying to get as many Boba Fetts I can get. As you can tell, I'm a Boba Fett fan. So yeah, this is awesome. This is from the Droids cartoon. The Boba Fett was on it. He had the same colors, I believe. That's the one from that. I believe from the cartoon. Am I correct? I think so.
So cool. I think so.
Yeah, this is awesome. I know Chris knows all about which pops exactly these are, but
yes, he knows everything.
But yeah, this is the one I'm going to show for you guys today. That was an amazing Darth Maul Funko Pop you purchased from Rebels. That's awesome. I'm jealous. I'm trying to finish up my Duel of the Fates.
Yeah.
The one I got from Andrea.
Oh my gosh, that is
So I got-
a great piece.
So I got this one from Andrea, and I purchased Qui-Gon Jinn maybe about a month and a half ago. So I'm doing a review for this one. Actually, I think I dropped this one today. Yeah, I think I did.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm just totally out of it. All right, lady, this was fun. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'm gonna leave all her information down below. And please subscribe to her channel, follow her on Instagram and on TikTok. Thanks so much for watching this video. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye.